Okay, so I'm back from my PCT hike. It was awesome. It was great. It was probably the best thing I've ever done in my life. Why did I get off the trail? I got off the trail for a number of reasons. Probably the main reason was I was running pretty low on money. So I started the PCT with about, I'd say $5,000, which I figured would be enough. But the way that I have my car payment set up, I don't have great credit, and the only way I could get this car is if got it through this shitty company. Um, Basically, I'm paying a car payment every 2 weeks, and when you're out hiking and not using your car and not making any money, you just run out of money quick. So I made it all the way up to Bishop, California. Um, and then by the time I got to Bishop, I had around maybe $800 left. And I decided instead of just keep hiking to maybe come home and get a job and start saving again. Uh, Another reason why I quit was I just wasn't feeling it that much anymore. I wasn't having as much fun as I thought I was going to be having. I wasn't doing as big as miles as I wanted to be doing. I was more looking forward to the towns than actually being on the trail, which can be a good thing and a bad thing. I just lost focus, basically. Um, as soon as I decided to come home and I bought my Greyhound ticket and I set foot on that bus, I knew I had made the wrong decision. Going home and coming back to normal life was not the best thing for me to do. I probably should have kept hiking, but then I wouldn't have been able to make my car payments, and then my car would have gotten repossessed, but I would have maybe finished my hike. Who knows? I mean, people always say the trail provides. I don't know if it would have provided that much for me to finish Oregon and Washington with no money, but you never know. So now that I'm home, I've been thinking about the trail a lot. I miss the trail tremendously. I think about it every single day. There's not a day that has gone by where I haven't thought of the trail and the people that I've met on the trail. And so I decided fairly early, it was on that Greyhound ride, that I was going to hike the trail next year. And so in 2018, I'm going to be hiking the Pacific Crest Trail again. I've told a few people this, and they've asked if I'm going to start over or if I'm going to start where I left off in Bishop, and I want to start over. I want to be able to do this entire trail from start to finish in one go. Plus, the desert was amazing. I mean, it was hard, but at the same time, I mean, I wouldn't trade it for anything. It made me a better hiker. It challenged me mentally and physically. The towns that you go through are amazing, and the trail angels are just, I can't believe how much work goes into this. So I'm going to be doing the desert section over. Things I'm going to change on my hike. So I started this hike with $5,000. I took a lot of zeros. I took probably in that from the Campo to Bishop, I probably took, I would say, anywhere between 15 to 20 zeros, which is a lot. Um, so what am I going to do different? Less zeros, get in and out of towns. One thing that I did this past time was I resupplied as I went. I bought food at grocery stores just in the towns that we would go into. And this time I'm going to do resupply boxes. I think it'll be cheaper, and I'll be able to get in and out of towns faster, hopefully. And yeah, And instead of starting with $5,000, I think I'm gonna start with $7,000 because I'll still be making my car payment while I'm gone. So I'm gonna try to do the PCT starting April 10th is gonna be my start date. And the reason I chose April 10th is because there's a few other hikers that I met this year that have either gotten off the trail for some reason, so they've gotten injured or ran out of money, or just life happened and they had to go back to it. There's a bunch of us starting on April 10th, so it'll be fun to be hiking with people that I know that are experienced hikers and that understand that I'm out there to finish the trail. I'm not out there to sightsee, to have fun. Like, I am out there to have fun, but finishing the trail is my goal. And I think that's another reason why I got off trail this time around, is my goals were not to finish the trail. My goal was to go out there and have fun, and I went out there and I had a blast. It was the best thing I've ever done in my life, but I need to be more goal orientated this time, more focused, more strict with spending. Yeah, so it's possible. I'm excited to go back and do the PCT again. I'm not sad that I have to do the desert section again because it was the best thing ever. And I'm excited for all the friends I'm gonna make again. Yeah, it's gonna be great. So stick around this channel to find out what's next. I'm gonna be changing up my gear quite a bit. So that previous gear video that I have uploaded is gonna be pretty different. Now that I've hiked 900 miles, I know what I need and what I don't need. For example, I hiked 900 miles carrying a stove and a pot, and I didn't use it a single time. I should have sent it home super early, but I kept it just in case. Another thing is I used my tent maybe 10 times because I cowboy camped a lot. So I'm going to be changing up my gear quite a bit, going with a smaller, lighter pack, going with just a tarp instead of a tent, and let's see, I'm going to be cold soaking instead of bringing a stove, even though I didn't use the stove. I could probably just eat bars the whole way like I did this time. But yeah, there's going to be some changes, so it'll be fun. Anyways, thanks for watching my video, and I'll see you guys the next few months as I prepare mentally, physically, and financially for the next adventure, which is PCT 2018 on April 10th. If I can stop this video.